And welcome back to Western New York Living. How many of you right now have a little or maybe a lot of pain in your shoulder or even your wrist when you move it doing daily activities? Well, if you think it's going to go away on its own, it may not. If it doesn't, it's best to seek out a doctor who specializes in these types of problems. Joining us this morning from Excelsior Orthopedics is Dr. Tim McGrath. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Shoulders and wrists, that can really limit a person's mobility. It's amazing.
Absolutely. A lot of times patients lose function, they have difficulty with activities of daily living, and sometimes they just suffer through it for longer than they really need to.
And at Excelsior Orthopedics, you excel in comprehensive upper extremity care. Tell me a little bit about what you cover with upper extremity care.
So basically, we take care of any orthopedic condition or musculoskeletal condition from the hands up to the clavicle.
What are some of the most common conditions that you see?
Some of the most common hand conditions we take care of are things like carpal tunnel syndrome, trigger fingers, tendinitis, fractures.
And with the ability to do wide-awake hand surgery for anybody who's afraid of maybe anesthesia, that's a really good thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. We've definitely increased the amount of wide-awake hand surgeries we've done over the past few years. And it's a great opportunity for patients to have a procedure when they're either afraid of anesthesia or they definitely would need to avoid it for medical reasons. They can still have a procedure done that's successful without having anesthesia.
Is it all the keyboards that we're using that's causing the carpal tunnel and that kind of thing?
Not entirely. There's a lot of factors that come into play as to why people get carpal tunnel. It's not necessarily a completely repetitive overuse like a lot of people think. So pretty much anybody can get carpal tunnel.
One of your specialties is the total shoulder replacement. What should somebody know who might be a candidate for total shoulder replacement?
Basically that there is a treatment option for it. A lot of people think of arthritis as something, oh, they throw their hands up in the air and say, I have arthritis, so there's really nothing that can be done. So they, I would recommend that they at least come in to see someone so that they could get evaluated, get the story, see what their limitations are, see how bad their pain is. We can get x-rays, we can find a lot of, give them a lot of information about what their condition's like.
I like
and
that.
what can be done.
So surgery can be the last choice rather than the first choice.
Absolutely.
Excelsior Orthopedics also has the, is it called the urgent care? It's like an urgent care? Express.
Yeah.
Excelsior Express.
Yep.
And you can see patients who have any kind of sports-related injuries or injuries
Absolutely.
to bones?
Anything, work injury, slip and fall, wrist fracture, tendinitis or a tendon tear or injury, a laceration or a cut, something that might need treatment from a specialist. And we have a variety of upper extremity and multi-specialty orthopedic surgeons in our practice that they would follow up with the appropriate specialist to get the right type of treatment. And they'd have all the patient's records available, including the x-rays, and it's a nice continuity of care so that people can get treated very conveniently and easily without having to go to an emergency room.
Can't tell you how many times I've brought my kids there after a game. It always happens. You're doing a great job. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, so Excelsior Orthopedics, their main office is located at 3925 Sheridan Drive in Amherst, but there are more locations, Orchard Park and Niagara Falls. Their trusted team of specialists provides quality orthopedic and sports medicine care for our community. To find out more about all the services they provide, check out excelsiorortho.com or give them a call at 250-9999. Also, Excelsior Express is open at their Sheridan Drive location Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturdays from 2 to 7 p.m. Now, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, if you're looking for a great place to eat out this holiday season, maybe even a Thanksgiving dinner, how about Lennox Grill? They have some fantastic menu options we'll be checking out and some of their wonderful dishes. After that, if you're an animal lover, William Attar wants to highlight your pet photos and possibly make a donation to your favorite animal shelter. We'll tell you all about this. It's still ahead on Western New York Living.